Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video. And well, this was pretty much a divided because, well, it depends on how people of today's thoughts are. Now I'm not I don't know how I feel about because of the person I'm talking about. But of course, yes, I'm sure a lot of people know about it now. O.J. Simpson just passed away at the age of 76 from cancer. Now, when you mention O.J. Simpson, probably everyone in the whole world knows about O.J. Simpson and the trial of the century. Of acquitted of murdering his wife and what was the guy? Goldsmith. I think that was the guy's name. And so yeah, the whole trial of the century, him trying to put the glove on. He was acquitted, and after that, the whole nation was divided. Some were relieved that they were happy that he got off. He didn't do it, of course, and the other half, of course, said that he did do it, and they were outraged. Now, with me though, I don't know. First of all, it happened. The whole thing started in what was it, 1994. I was only 3 years old when it happened, so I can't really say for myself. I'm speaking only for myself, all right. I can't really say if he did it or not, because when that happened, I was only 3 years old. And then the next year, when the trial, when they had the verdict, I was 4 years old, So I was far too young to understand what was going on, what was happening at that time. So I can't say if he did it or not. I'll probably say more I'll go to say far that he did do it though. But like I said, I was far too young to know to understand what was going on at that time. All right, so. I can't speak on that. Oh, he straight up did it. He did do it. I can't say that because, like I said, I was just 3 to 4 at the time. So, but I'm sure probably would say are happy. Oh, he's dead now. Yay, he's burning in hell now. I would totally get that. The people at the time who thought they were shocked, that he got away with it. Those people, I'm sure, are probably happy. But other than that, though, other than the whole murder trial, all that though, O.J. Simpson he was a famed NFL star. He got more like over 1,000 yards in one season at the time. He was a great football player. O.J. the Juice, Or of course I'll go for his full name, Orthogonal James Simpson. But if I mention his name, his full name, yeah, it was called the Juice. He had it all. He was famous. He got into acting, which I'll just put the thumbnail for it. His role in the Towering Inferno. He was the security guard, Jernigan, where he helped with Paul Newman where they get the kids out and the mother out. And then he got the cat out of there, and then after that he disappeared up until the very end when he gave Fred Astaire Jennifer Jones's cat to Fred Astaire. He really appeared at the end after that, But a very young O.J. Simpson, he was 27 at the time when he did Towering Inferno. When he passed away, I heard he passed away at the age of 76. I thought he'd be much more older than that though. I thought he looked maybe about 80. But I guess I was wrong. But he was so young when we did Tower Inferno. He was 27 at the time. Jeez. But he was a rising star, though, And then, of course, him in which I enjoyed him in the Naked Gun movies, the trilogy with Leslie Nielsen and George Kennedy. I thought that he was funny in those movies. I like the Naked Gun movies. Rest in peace to Leslie Nielsen as well. And George Kennedy. So yeah, there was a time where he was originally going to play the Terminator before Arnold did, which part of me was like that would be kind of interesting to see, though. What would have been like if he would have played the Terminator before Arnold came along. I mean, I just trying to envision it though, but I just don't see it though. I mean, Of course, I don't see him give the same evil presence look that Arnold did, in the Terminator. I mean, I just don't, when Arnold was in the car looking around, giving it that evil looking stare, I just don't see that in O.J. Simpson as a Terminator. Of course, I know we all know Arnold was the better choice, obviously, though, but I'm saying, though, just like, I just don't see him just have that evil look that he has, that Arnold does, But part of me would have been still interesting to see, though, if how he was if given the chance, as playing a Terminator. But still. But yeah, but just but besides, he was a rising star in the NFL. He played for the Buffalo Bills, and then of course his fame in movies. Like I said, I enjoyed the Naked Gun movies. Of course, in the opening of the first movie, tries to police, and then all the thugs, they're pointing their guns, like, he's telling them, drop your weapons, and then one guy dead, and then the main bad guy, I forgot the guy's name, who played Khan from Star Trek 2, right? And he tells them to shoot him. They all shoot him. He gets real full of bullet holes. He gets himself injured out of everything. Like, he hits his head, and his his coat gets like paint. I was like, oh no, facing keg, bear trap, and he falls in the water, Or at the end of the first Naked Gun, where he's in the wheelchair, Leslie Nielsen just pushes him, he falls down the steps and flips over, and he flies out of the wheelchair on the baseball field, That was funny, and that was just funny too. Or the second Naked Gun movie, where by the end he's trying to he's making a gun, but he keeps making it bigger and bigger into this big, huge artillery weapon he's making out of. And then they said the Towering Inferno, which over time, I know when I first started this channel, I said the Poseidon Adventure was my favorite disaster film. But over since then, years up to this point, I've watched Towering Inferno more times now than Poseidon Adventure. So I was this time I kind of contradicted myself, that Tower Inferno is now considered my all-time favorite disaster film instead of Poseidon Adventure, even though I declared it at the time, though. But hey, opinions change, But like I said, his role in the Tower Inferno, as security guard Jernigan. I was like, after he took the cat, like, he just disappeared until the very end of the movie, And he gave Fred Astaire the cat. So, but yeah, but the whole yes, but if you remember, brings up O.J. Simpson, it's the murder trial. It's the murder trial. I know. And ever since that happened, he was on the run from cops. It's the whole nation. The whole nation was divided over this because, like I said, he was a rising star, rise to fame, right? And when this became a murder suspect that happened, people wanted him to go to jail. Some people did not. People were saying he did not deserve to go to jail. And then, like I said, during the trial, him struggling to put the glove on. Of course, I forgot to mention they made a miniseries out of that movie, They made a miniseries. Cuba Gooding Jr. He played O.J. Simpson in that miniseries. Yeah, it was. Yeah, if you remember the poster, it was the poster of Cuba Gooding Jr. as O.J. Simpson over his face wearing the glove, Which I've not seen though. So, but yeah, he was struggling to put the glove on, and what was his attorney Johnny Cochran. I think it was because he was mentioned in Lethal Weapon 4, and Chris Rock was telling the wrestling guy, if you get Johnny Cochran, I'll kill you. Yeah, but he was saying, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. And then the whole country was shocked, when he was found not guilty, The whole country was shocked. Some people were happy, and then half the country was happy, and then the other half of the country was shocked that he should have been guilty. But like I said, I can only speak for myself. Like I said, if he did it or not. Like I said, when he was first arrested, I was 3 years. I was three at the time. Then because the trial was, the whole thing was went for a whole year, and then I was 4 at the time. like I said, I was just far too young to understand what's going on. I didn't watch the news, all that stuff, when I was 4 years old or 3. You know, I was just busy playing with my toys and going to kindergarten or preschool. You know, so. So I have no idea. At the time, I had no idea what was going on. So I can't really say for self because I was not there. Because I cannot really say if he actually did it or not. So I cannot. I know I'm sure people in the comments will say, "Oh, he did do it." You know. Okay, yes. If you people say he did do it. That's fine. But like I said, I can't speak for. I can only speak for myself. Like I said, part of me wants to think that he did do it. You know, because yeah, it was in front of his. It was in front of his house, and his wife was dead. You know, and he did go on the. If he didn't do it though, why did he go on the run in his white Bronco, right? Why did he run then? If he was not guilty. Part of me thinks that he did, you know. And so, but like I said, I can only speak for myself. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm sure people will say, "Oh, he did do it though." Hey, I said, part of me thinks that he did do it. Okay, if it satisfies people, part of me thinks that he did do it though. Like I said, I cannot fully say for sure on behalf of myself. Like I said, because like I said, I was only just a toddler when this happened. But like I said, I'm sure after this, now the people found out that he's passed away. I'm sure the people during that time that he thinks he should have been guilty. I'm sure people are happy. It's like, yes, he's burning in hell now. He should, you know. Well, first of all, thing is though. Well, personally for me, when I heard the time that Charles Manson died, I was like, yes, may he burn in hell. That's a guy I know, especially everybody knows, right? As I did a video on that, yes. That's a guy who should be burning in hell, and he is in hell right now for what he did during his whole, the family murders, you know. That's a guy I say who's guilty as hell and should be burning in hell. Yeah, so, yeah, of course. Like I said, his crimes to me, yeah, his crimes was far worse than what O.J. Simpson's crimes were, because he and his cult committed multiple murders. Fuck Charles Manson. He should be. Yeah, I'm glad he's burning in hell. Him and his freaking Nazi swastika on his forehead. He was far worse than O.J. Simpson. He's the pig. Yeah, because as remember because he smeared pig on the blood of the door, you know, pig. Yeah, he's the one I hate though. I consider the who's far worse. Because he's the one who was freaking crazy in the head. But anyway, that's a different. To me, he was far worse. He's far worse than O.J. Simpson. His crimes were much worse than O.J. Simpson was. Yeah, it isn't an excuse. Yes, I know it doesn't excuse the two people dead. Yeah, his wife, and then the other guy was a friend. But like I said, I can't explain it for myself. Like I said, but I know people in the comments will know he did do it. Maybe some people will say he didn't. I'm welcome to half and half of the comments. You know, let me know. Just let me know in the comments what do you think. Yes, he did do it, or he didn't do it. To me, I'm indifferent on that because, like I said before, I was 3 to 4 at the time. I had no idea what was going on. Like I said, in my child mind, I would never watch news. I know nothing about what's going on in the world. Okay, so don't put that on me though, because like I said, yeah, I was like 3 or 4 years old, but I should still be watching the news. I should see what's going on, right? How dumb is that? Yeah, like wasn't. I'm far into the news now, like I am back then, but yeah, that's a different story though. But it said, but for O.J. Simpson as an actor, as an NFL star, that's rest in peace on that part. I can't say rest in peace on the part of the whole murder trial and all that stuff. As an actor and as an NFL star, yes, rest in peace to that O.J. Simpson, the old O.J. Simpson, I would say. But I can't say that on the part of the whole murder trial, otherwise I'll get crucified for that. Please. Don't, please. I'm referring to the old O.J. Simpson, the rising NFL star and the actor of Towering Inferno and the Naked Gun movies. But anyway, but just, hey, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Well, I'm free to hear. Okay, I'm open. I'm open-minded about it. I'm free. Let me hear your comments about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next video. Later.